with the story with Metaphor ReFantazio. And we're about to do this mission to hunt, I think Heim something? I can't remember his name, but I guess we're about to find out if this knight is more than what he looks like. So let's get it going.
It's gorgeous out!
It's gorgeous, but it sounds miserable.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
Pre-contact castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs and start stone market. Oh, well, guess we'll get the explore the city.
All right then.
We'll check this out real quick. On the peoples.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now,
Good work.
I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
All right then.
We should go.
To the towns and shops then.
The stinking
Hey.
Hey!
Gotta try it. Sandworm husk.
No good.
Well, that was pointless.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
'Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck, and still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack instead.
You there! Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you.
Oh, it's
I'm just here
him.
on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
I remember seeing him at the royal capital. It's just like this random dude. I'm like, well, aren't you suspicious looking?
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Like I just said.
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heismay might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heismay anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
You really could have.
And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide. No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Sus.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
The heck?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
How you not know what it does?
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's gonna come in clutch. I don't know how, but guess we'll find out. Time for some more lore.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Well, basically, I can get back to the world capital, I assume.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Yep.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
Video
It's
game
no
logic.
small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Guess it's gonna make you try.
What?
That's...
Well, I guess while I'm here, might as well get some stuff.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go down. Alright. This prince knew a lot more than he expected.
Oh, dash it.
Where to?
Interesting. I wonder how does that look in real time?
That really is the key to triggering it.
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
I think we need to go there to realize
No
it.
reaction.
so we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Alright then. Well, these 3 days are gonna go by pretty fast. So, gotta try this, man. You gotta be well prepared. You can go strong by accepting quests around town, such as the recruitment center. And now that your mission has begun, your base operations has been changed to Martira. Each time a new operation begins, a new town you stay in will be your new base. And your departure is July 2nd, so be well prepared. Going to other cities. You want to return to a previous location. Teleporting does not pass time. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, that's right.
So?
I guess we can see if there's any. Well, I already see some actually. Whoops.
All right then.
1, 2. In this, I can spend some time there. Okay. I'll probably just do a couple of side quests and see if they lead me out somewhere.
Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Mm-hmm. The book.
Oh no! Grievous' dagger
Oh.
is missing.
Grievous dagger.
Let's chase after him!
He like, you might want to go get that.
I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Oof. Where can we get a clue?
Come on!
Now,
I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. Of course you don't.
oh?
Considered a kingly investment? Yeesh. Of course my imagination is not where it's at.
I'll be off.
So I need to increase my imagination then before I can talk to him. Alright, now that I have the imagination, I can learn about my thief. Do something for you? What you want?
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves!
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words, once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine.
Do what we gotta do.
We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Okay.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
I don't like you either, but you know.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
Cuculus.
This one's important.
And another place.
I implore you.
It's a nice trap from her to a bit far, but position, don't you think?
We'll face danger here. There's a runner.
It's your call.
There's a runner.
And it's a rival gauntlet runner this way too. Yeesh. Seems like there's always something else going on.
Here's where we are now.
I'll be waiting.
Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else I can do there right now. No, I went to go do a little bounty hunting. Forgot about this first one. This should be fun.
Stay present and focused.
Get ready. They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Okay, need ice. I don't think anybody has ice.
I call upon royal power within.
Oh, he
Are
can
you
attack this
prepared?
one. It's okay.
Hack and slash.
Ignite! My blade cuts like the wind.
Seeker.
Let me help.
Helpful as ever.
Audacity!
Yeesh.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Bet. Okay, Stroll.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
I'll take it. I should have kept magic though. Mage class, I mean.
However,
Not that this bounty is left unaddressed. The military must truly be short-handed.
Even so.
Very much so.
yes,
Right.
What do you think?
Say,
Let's see if there's any treasures that I'm missing. But I pretty much defeat a lot of enemies pretty easy out here. I was gonna do it like later, like after the next mission later, but As you can tell,
I see the enemy.
I'm basically one-shotting them, so yeah.
Right there.
Push through. Impressive as ever.
Pretty much ain't no point.
Push through.
You're gaining strength.
Ooh, a new skill. Huh. But I think that's it, I believe. Okay, there's two things. I'll grab those two and then we'll continue. What has she got them doing? This is her rank 3. And she calls this a beast walk. I guess they're not coming back. Horned lizard stance?
Are you serious?
What? Why is she?
Don't fret.
What kind of training has she done over the years?
All right.
I think Stroll's out. The ferocious strikes broke out spawning swords.
Very well.
For that way, you should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come on, then.
Let's go then. Let's get off.
Trusting the advice of Morris, Barden's right-hand man, the party takes the Gauntlet Runner towards the giant sandworm's nest. They could not know what they will encounter here, nor that it might be only the beginning of their trials.
Oh, then. Oh. That's quite huge.
Oh.
A sandworm husk? Yeah, I'm glad that thing already expired. Ooh, the what now?
Hey. Hurry it up!
All right.
What?
You finna get attacked? Girl,
Was your runner? I thought I'd seen that craft before.
what you doing here?
Katharina? Why are you in a gauntlet runner?
'Cause I'm in the running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when true change is at stake. Here and now, nobody gets off easy. Not even you. Now let's do this, fair and square. Have it!
I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up.
Didn't expect to fight her. I mean, I knew I was gonna see her again, but okay.
We've got some history, but we can't afford to let her beat us. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I call upon royal power within. I come. Burn.
Hackenberg got them right
Ooh.
in their
Can
weak
solve
spot.
by this power.
Say less.
That's nothing!
In the.
Control, you gotta aim better than that.
Come on, my guy.
So good.
Ouch!
Those Asians, and they're targeting him.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay.
With blade in hand.
Pull yourself together.
I will fight.
Why are y'all missing?
I'll get some distance. I won't hold back. Nice.
There is this.
Come on, then.
Is that all?
probably gonna miss.
Hey, steal!
Okay, it does work.
Mate! To the rear guard!
This is a joke.
Are you serious?
Mate! Burn!
Thunderbird got them right in
Coin
their
can
weak
solve
spot.
problems of Lake. Let's go. You better be sure. Time for some close combat. Come forth, Royal Soul.
Slap!
You having a laugh? Even in a hand-to-hand fight, I can't win.
I was having to laugh, actually.
I can't take this. This frustration.
Yeesh. Was not expecting to fight her.
That'll do. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I've
Cool.
acquired a new power.
I'll take it.
Damn it all! I've lost.
Right.
Girl, what are you doing here?
Quietly comes to a stop before the giant sandworm's nest. It is the day that the sleep-inducing sandflash dances in the sky. Their target is Heisme Noctul, a villain still unseen, who has caused the woes of Martira. Will they successfully claim his bounty to great fortune?
Find out in the next. Wait, actually no, we probably might find out now. We'll see.
This weather should have all the sandworms conked out.
Speaking of which, what exactly do they look like? I only got a glimpse of the lava. And cooked at that.
As tube-like as any worm. They grow quite steadily in their lifetime. It's the tremendously large ones that end up deadly threats.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. What kind of man would want to live in a den of those things? Did you hear that? Just now.
Beasts. And not just one. Should they not be asleep?
Hey, what's...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the?
So that's it, eh? But what's going on? Did we get bad information?
That's
No
nasty.
sandworm. A horror like that could only be...
A human? We're not getting away without a fight.
Damn it! We can't die here!
Oof.
Hey, this isn't what we heard about. What's going on?
I already knew that dude wasn't to be trusted.
Looks like we can't brute force.
In the name of
That's
justice!
your opening, Captain.
Go for it!
Stroll,
It's
your
me.
speed's down.
Oh, shards of ice!
It went underground. I think we managed to drive it back.
Did we just get eaten? Yep. We just got eaten.
What?
Well, we really can't go back. Okay.
What is this?
Let's hurry.
Hurry.
We're off.
Of course we're timed. Yeah.
Whoa, here we go.
I'll take that. Wait, did time still go? Okay, no.
I imagine that would be of use.
That should come in handy. Pocket it. If it's useful, I say grab it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
She don't have her first aid. Oh.
I'll give it my all. I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Come! Oh,
I mean, it's obvious.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. Freeze! You hit their weakness!
I shall vanquish
That's
evil.
your opening, Captain!
Not done yet.
Mate! Freeze!
Bad.
What a finale!
This is bad. Go on to us.
Bypassing all y'all. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Excuse me. Whoop. Thank you.
All right.
1,000? That is a lot, though. Okay, it was worth it.
Amazing!
I can defeat that.
Great moves back there.
Oh my gosh, look at that money.
All right, put the pressure on.
That's some good money in that thing.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
On guard.
Yeesh.
Strength is fading.
Oh, this is bad.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Warrior. No, not this.
I don't think I have any. What you call it? Nope.
What are my options? Taste steel.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up with great strive for. Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let's
weak
go.
spot.
Ah!
Hey, don't get sloppy,
Of course.
Captain.
Warrior.
Troll, you gotta aim better than that.
It's okay.
Only a flesh wound.
Hulkenberg's moving
To
slower.
the rear guard! Maze! Healing us.
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
Is everything okay? You gotta heal up.
Ooh, come on.
You're all hurt bad.
Vitus
You
power.
need to get on healing duty.
There we go. Clutch.
Good. New skills, new possibilities.
Ooh, okay.
Got it.
My thanks.
Get that out of here.
Let's go.
What's the minutes?
Let us hurry.
Okay. Yeesh.
I shall vanquish evil.
Of course, this thing is a little bit more.
Yikes.
And of course, it absorbs ice. And of course, it's summoned.
Vitus power. Ice.
You hit their weakness.
I call upon
That's your
royal
opening,
power
Captain.
within. I'll cut you down.
Observe Maze! Burn!
Coin can solve problems of blade. Merchant. Freeze. Let's finish this.
Now, what's the? I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Okay. Ouch.
Poison.
Stroll's poisoned.
I'm stepping
It's
back.
gonna wither away if we don't cure him.
Okay. Let's see how one does. Okay.
Hulkenberg's
Coin.
been burned.
Let's go.
She gets hit. She's in big trouble.
Ice.
You hit their weakness.
No holding
That's
back.
your opening, Captain. That's your defenses.
Are you alright?
That helped.
Well, she's
Helpful
out.
as ever.
Hopefully, this is the last bit of this little spot. Golly.
Satisfactory.
This is quite disgusting. How about we never talk about this?
Even so. No.
Or is this tip who was likely no good to begin with?
Wait.
Yep.
I'm heading out.
Alright then. Check out this place.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
What the?
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
Whoever this is, they're fast.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect a Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
Okay then.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the
He's like a
furthest
bat rat.
depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
Alright then.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. I'll use this.
Well,
Huh? There's more Heismes?
that's it for me.
This far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
Ouch.
What the? We've got multiple
Wavering.
Heismes.
Withdrawing! Gotcha!
How disappointing.
What's going on? Where'd he go?
Ow. Ow. Well,
have my methods.
I feel so heavy.
What can I do?
Badly wounded.
this is bad.
My tactic. Only a flesh wound.
This thing is slightly when it attacks him.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
To safer ground
Stroll,
for all
your speed
we
down.
strive for!
I knew you'd help.
I owe you.
Let's stay calm.
I don't know which one is the real one. That's the only problem.
Come forth, royal soul. Maybe not.
Is that all you have?
Crap.
Is that all? This is nothing.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
Let's see how this plays out.
I shall show you what true magic is.
I'm barely
Ineffective.
staying awake. Have you really come this far on brute force alone? Now I know you only see what I want you to see. And once lost in the mirage, there is no escape. This should work.
He's doing it again. So how am I supposed to know which one is the real one? That's the good question.
Let's go. Ice.
How disappointing.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Guarding seems the wise move.
Is everyone all right?
Not tripping. Oh, okay, okay. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Let justice prevail.
Well, first of all,
For all that we strive for.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Blunder.
the shadow.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps, no matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come. I was saving this.
Okay, now I know what to look forward
I shall
to.
vanquish evil. Pierce.
Oh, power of heroes!
That's good.
You can do this.
You will
Give me that.
taste justice.
Golly! Hit him with that bullet bill.
Now hit him where it hurts.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Oh, seriously? We ending it like that? And then he disappears.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. 'Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
This place.
Let's see what they say.
Right.
That's.
Aha. Hey.
I see.
Then...
Nice.
Make a noise that barely we can stand.
Right then. Let's get this plan underway.
What are we doing?
Eyes, mate! Come out!
Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway. Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
She's about to kill both of y'all.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it. Gallica, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night. Stroll, you think you're so smart.
I don't know what the truth.
Gallica, please be nicer to me.
Hey! I'm your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother. We're on a mission here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Please.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly?
Draw steel. If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. I was saving this.
You're doing this again? I feel hesitation in Jaime's attack. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow?
He's not getting away this time.
So...
No, stepping back. Are you prepared? Pierce!
A blunder. So, you saw through my illusion. Even so, you think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Oh, power of heroes!
Let us clean up this mess.
Strike!
A blunder.
Ouch. Ooh.
This should work. Slash!
Oh, you've done it.
Ouch.
Can anyone heal him? All these copies. I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
Gunner!
The shadow.
Run them through!
A blunder.
Not done yet.
Oh, power of heroes!
Come! Are you all right?
Thanks.
My thanks.
Cool. Let's go. A tough one.
Of course.
I have my method.
What was that lady?
I was saving this.
Hulkenberg's moving
Gunner!
slower.
Pierce!
Out of here.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Guess you'll find out soon enough.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A UG drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus...
Dang.
You held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I mean, obviously not.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. 'Twas the Holy Lady who named the price.
Right.
And the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital.
Right.
To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place a request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Well then.
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
You're like, sure.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
Dang, you can't be that old, are you?
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
Well then.
Hey!
What we do is get some rest and be ready for tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna let me go out. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll go ahead, I guess.
Evidently.
Uh-oh. We'll see what happens after we get some night's rest.
Good night.
But yeah, that guard captain, really, I know the one who gave us the tip, obviously he's sus. But the fact that all of them might be in on this, that'll be interesting of a twist.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Mm-hmm.
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Are they drunk?
Man, are you alright? Where's Heisme?
They're drunk.
What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nuris, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it!
Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Nuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
Mm.
Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about.
All right.
I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
You said
But the guard
footsteps.
said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Right.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Yeesh.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly, we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster.
Right.
Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Got him.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here.
Fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, Mom.
Now, what you gotta say about this?
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
Calm down.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
So basically, he could have been dead that.
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
This is going down long.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There, you're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
They ain't found him yet.
Phi. Evidently.
Oh, there he is.
Huh? Got to say,
What folly. The truth is,
Interesting.
It's absurd. Yeah.
You know we're gonna do it.
I'm in your debt.
And so? But then?
An underground tunnel? Of course it is.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
Whoop, this ain't good.
You can't run from us!
Please. Help.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make Amelia.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Here we go.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Ooh. Okay. I know that hurts.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Ooh. And you got the backhand too? Okay. Man, I wish I could be here.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
Okay, his might be the coolest, not gonna lie. So far. So far.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Let's go then. Interesting.
There's a bet. Now we strike.
'Tis yours.
Some darker arts.
I can't afford to hold back. I call upon royal power within! Gunner! Pierce!
I shall show you what made! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got
Okay,
them
good.
right in their weak spot.
I will fight with pride.
Nice.
Observe the made! Oh, shards of ice! Good. 'Tis done.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
A new ability.
Okay, good. Good stuff, good stuff.
Stop!
Like the chicken
Damn!
he is.
The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Alright.
Sure.
Moving on up.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We cannae thank you enough.
No, we just did what had to be done.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we cannae find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
So she
We're
disappeared
here for
too.
our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the curse, we need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Louis' eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones that can handle getting to the bottom of this. We'll do it, not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
This was long, but yeah, we obviously know Heisman is innocent, and we're joining with him to save the children and other kidnapped villagers. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, but I think that queen or landlady or whatever, I think she might be a little sus too. We'll see. But thanks for coming out, and I will catch y'all on this next video. Y'all be safe, have a good day, have a good night, God bless, and until next time.